Okay, we're back. We've got our final match of the night. We're running a little bit late, but maybe these games might go a little bit quicker. But we'll have a bit of a chat with the players. So I'll grab Reese first. Hey Reese, how are you, mate? Good on you, mate. Mate, we're running a little late. That happens in the world of 8-ball pool. How you feeling?
Best I can be anyway, so I'm just excited to play really. On a good match against Nathan, so yeah, I'm feeling good.
I wish you all the best. We haven't got much more to say because we've got to sort of get on with things and play well.
Thank you very much. If I can play well.
Good on you, mate.
See what happens.
Bye.
Hey mate, how you doing?
Hey Nath, how you doing?
Thanks.
We a million times we've done this, so you know the way it works. And how you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good, mate. Pretty pumped.
Mate,
Going, so.
congratulations on your little bubba.
Yeah, thank you. Going pretty good.
Maybe you can, if you had to have a win, you can dedicate it to your bubba.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I wish you all the best, mate. We sort of can't chat too long because we've got to get on with it. We're running a bit behind schedule. Play well and good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Sean. Hey Sean, how you doing, mate?
Good, thanks, mate.
Mate, here we are. Your first ever money match, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, excited.
How's your preparation been? I can't talk too long because we're sort of running behind schedule, but
Yeah, look, I feel I've done what I can. If I win or lose, I feel like I've put as much into prep for a match as you possibly can.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so I'm not really going to be too disappointed if I cop the loss tonight, but obviously we always want to win. But,
we do. Mate, as long as it's played in good spirit,
Yeah.
you have fun,
Yeah.
and if you enjoy it, you play again.
Yeah, that's exactly right, yeah.
I wish you all the best, Sean.
Thank you very much, mate.
Good luck. Mate, I welcome one of my good pals, Carlos, to Reedy's Q Sports Money Matches.
Thanks, mate.
Mate, this is going to be interesting. I'm tipping you're going to enjoy it.
I hope so. I'm excited. I'm nervous and excited, so
Mate,
make the most of it.
Mate, I'm not going to keep us too long because we're running behind schedule, and that's what happens in pool. You just got to be prepared to be an hour, 2 hours late. I've put a bit of time in with you. You know, you've been an up-and-coming player. You know, you've been, sort of coming up the charts in A grade back home, and I think, this is set for you. The start of maybe many. So I hope you enjoy yourself, and I wish you all the best, Carlos. Okay, now that's all we got now. So we've got to get into the matches. I'll just put us on mute, put us around that way, and I'll introduce the referees to the players. Okay. Let me just put that over just a second. Just a little bit. There we go. Jump in there. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the final matches. Reece Daly versus Nathan Appleton and Carlos Bishop versus Sean O'Reilly. Looking forward to both matches actually.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the guys on the left-hand table, but Reece and Nathan, this certainly should be a cracking match there.
I have got Reece slight favourite.
Reece, for me, he's one of those players, if he takes a couple of frames, his confidence will go up. He's a real confidence player. If things don't go his way, his head might go down. I don't know, it's a very tough one to call.
I've got Michael Boney.
Bonnie.
Michael Bonnie in the commentary with me. And, well, we know how Nath goes. And I've tipped against him most times, and he's proved me wrong nearly every time. Because he's an incredible pool player. But we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah,
in
he's
this.
an insane potter once he gets going, isn't
Oh, he's just a great pool player.
One thing about this match, it'll be very easy on the eye to watch, and it'll be a quick match, I think.
I think so too. On our left-hand side, we've got a guy that I've had a little bit to do with called Carlos Bishop, Kiwi lad, and he's a 58% A-grade shooter, and he wanted to throw his hat into the ring and have a bit of a go. So I wish him all the best of luck. I don't know much about Sean O'Reilly.
Yeah, I've got Sean. I think Sean's my first match tomorrow, Simon. It'll be interesting to see how he goes here. But, yep, you don't know how you go on these things until you have a go. And I think Trent's found out tonight it's a completely different experience.
Oh, it's tough out there, isn't it, Michael? You're 1-1, aren't you?
I'm 2-0 actually.
2-0. There you go, mate.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
But yeah, it's a completely different game once you know those cameras are on and everyone's watching. You've got a few hundred people watching.
And we're hoping to get you back on in the new year, hey?
Yeah, I'm hoping maybe somewhere between March and June. I sounded out Ruffy to see whether he'd be up for it. I don't know if that would be an acceptable match for you.
I definitely think it would be, and that'd be definitely a good match. So we have to look at that. Okay, so we got Reece on the Reds. He's just overrun here. I think he's got to look for a little bit of a containing shot here. Maybe chip it out over the middle or over the corner and try and leave not much. But he's just sort of come up there. It's a little bit of a loose shot.
Yeah, I think he's probably gone for double in the corner there, hasn't he? But it hasn't quite come off. It's nicely done by Nathan. He'd back in to take it from here, really, wouldn't he?
You would, because Reece left him that shot. So
And I think this will be a pattern throughout. There might be a few shots missed along the way and leaving that open table. They're both good potters, these guys.
yeah, this I'd imagine will happen quick. I need Nessie. Where's Nessie? Right. Well,
I'm heading that way.
no, I don't know if it's a
Work
nice
with
one,
me here.
but there's-
Work with me here.
Yeah, it's a good hit. Okay, there's the first one to Nathan. 1-0. Nathan over Reece Daly. But we need to do a bit of this. Now I need Nessie. So I'm going to... Can someone get Nessie? Okay. Okay, we got Carlos. Now we've got to try and commentate a little bit on the other table.
Yeah, yellow's the favourites here.
He's better? Okay, we might. Oh. No. 1-0 to Nathan. Nice shot by Carlos. He came out of a snooker and knocked the ball in over the pocket. I don't think he needs to take this yellow that's over that pocket. He could leave that for a bit of insurance. He's going to take it. That's fine. And he's going to come up between the black and the red and take the middle ball. I don't know what he's done here. Okay,
It's a bit tricky
he's
to
just
find the pace of these tables and find the racing.
straight away.
Because they're so quick.
Are they?
They're so quick, yeah, which is good.
So you don't want to go too far and then you end up overdoing it, hey?
Yes, it's a bit of a tricky one.
Sound is gone. Sound is gone. Okay, Carlos has played a great shot there from Carlos. Okay. Okay, Carlos has played a really nice first up shot. And here he is for the first frame. And he'll probably go 1-0 up.
Should they from here?
There's the first one. Okay, 1-0 to Carlos.
Reese has just left that one over the pocket there. Not sure if that yellow will sneak through. Should do,
Okay, they
shouldn't
say
it?
the sound is gone. So can we just have a sound check there and make sure that we're okay? Reese has played a little pocket blocker.
Everyone's saying sound is good.
Sound is good. Okay, he's had a whirl there, hasn't he?
He sure has. I think Reese will be having a go here.
I might okay. Okay, while we're here, early doors, we want to mention our sponsors, Michael. We've got Q Masters Pool Hall. That's obviously, if not the best pool hall in Queensland.
An amazing venue. Christos makes that such a great venue to play in. I can tell people, you go down to Q Masters, you're going to have a great night there.
Yeah, so Q Masters to Christo and the boys, thank you very much. You know, we've been running money matches there. We started there, and you know, we wouldn't be what we are if it wasn't for Christos, and we wouldn't have these matches. So thank you to Q Masters Pool Hall. Zach's Custom Cues. I'd say more than 60% of the people in this room would have a Zach cue.
I've not had any experience with Zach myself, but I know that if I need my cue fixed or doctored or a new cue, that's straight where I'm going.
So Zach's cues, yeah, I've got one. That's awesome. So you need a cue, contact Zach, get involved. Peter Smith pool tables. Well, funny we should talk about Peter. There's 20 pool tables here that he's made at the venue that we're playing at.
And these tables are all beautiful, without exception. Beautiful tables to play on.
We've had a fluke over there. I've just turned over. Carlos has gone for one in the corner. I feel he might have two, the way he sort of walked around thinking, I don't know what he's got, but there is a bit of a shot on here, but I I don't know whether he's got one or two. He walked
Yeah.
around looking like he had two.
I must be honest, I've been concentrating more on the Reese and Nathan match, but
Yes. We
you'd
were
think
sort of
it
in
might
a-
be a nice angle if he, on the yellow, just to knock into the red and the black and just
feel-
release that black a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's played it well.
No.
Well, I'm going back.
Are you when? Okay.
So anyway, back to this. Carlos has got a black here. This will be a great start if he can knock this in. And he's knocked that in. He's gone 2-0. He's gone 2-0 up.
Wait till the end of this frame.
Well done, Carlos. Carlos hasn't really shown the nerve, and he's out there and enjoying himself.
Yeah, that's it.
First time
Situations like this, you've got to try and enjoy it. It's hard out there. It's hard out there.
Some people sort of go better than others when it's their first time, don't they? Some people
Yeah,
love it,
yeah.
and some people struggle a little.
Getting that first frame on the board, that's a big one. And at 2-0, Sean's going to want to
2-0 to Carlos.
Sean's going to want to get his first frame on the board quickly.
Back to the sponsors. Peter Smith Pool Tables, obviously, beautiful tables. Come down to Ipswich Clubhouse and you'll see. Stubbs custom cue cases. Wonderful, handcrafted. I own one. A couple of people in this room own one. I love them. Get on Stubbsy's custom cue site and see what he makes because they're absolute rippers. Woodman's Cues. Another man like Zach in Queensland, you know, there'd be 30-40% in this room, 20, 30, 40 that own a Woodman's Cue. Okay,
Absolutely.
Great at what he does. Give Woody a ring, and I'm raffling a cue this weekend that's been donated to me for by Woody to sell. So sell tickets for the queue and the raffle to send me away to the Pro Series.
I'm going to have to get into that raffle myself.
Okay, so I'll be selling a few tickets over the weekend, and I'll probably see if we get a few online as well. Typhoon Cues, I might let you finish this one about the coffee.
This one's a favourite of my own, Typhoon Cues, run by Neil Turley and his lovely wife Heidi. What a legend Neil Turley is. Gimpy guy, but I'm pretty sure most people in Queensland will know about Neil Turley. What a guy. He'll get you absolutely anything you need for pool. Absolutely anything you need. He'll redo your table. He'll sell you a table. He'll sell you a chalk, all sorts of accessories. Not only that, what a top guy he is.
Mate,
So
I'm going to jump in. Is it biased to say he's my favourite sponsor?
it's absolutely not biased because he's my favourite as well. What a top guy. And let me tell you a story, Reedy, about Neil, the kind of guy he is. About 4 or 5 years ago, huge hail-nado, we called it in Gympie. My house got smashed to bits in a hailstorm. Up a post up on Facebook, something like stupid storm, windows all smashed. Within minutes, Neil was on the phone. Do you need somewhere to stay? Are you okay? You know, have you got everything you need? That's the kind of guy Neil is.
Yeah, he's a diamond.
He's
Absolute
an
diamond.
absolute legend.
So, Neil Turley, good on you, mate. We'll see you this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, I might try and get these ones out. I've got a bit of a dick in the throat.
Really, I've got to go.
Okay.
I've got to go, my friend.
Thank you for the chat. You're on here if you. Okay, sit down here. We're about to go 1-1 here in this match. Carlos has settled in like an absolute ripper over there.
Just feeling the flow.
Oh, just loving it. Like a duck to water, mate. First ever money match.
Oh, perfect.
And playing in leagues. Okay, anyway, Reese has got on the board and had a little joke that he's avoided the whitewash. So, anyway, off tip Reese for this one. Okay, back to the sponsors. PBC Injectables with Vicky. The bloke sitting next to me gets Botox all the time. I don't know if he's seen Vicky. And what else do you get done, mate? You go for Pampers, you get your nails done.
Whole Oh, look, I've had some Botox in places I probably shouldn't discuss on stream, but
Okay.
sometimes you just need to be puffed up in areas that you need to be a little bit more puffed up.
Well, I've had my Botox now, can you tell? There's no facial expression.
Okay, there, Nessie chiming in. So PVC injectables with Vicky, and the bookkeeping is Be Free with Mandy, and Mandy, lovely lady. I've heard she's a wonderful accountant, and
She'll look after your accounting, your taxes, your money laundering, anything you need.
yeah, look,
Anything to do with cash, she'll look after it for you.
Look, we've just had a little jaw out there by Sean. He sort of overplayed that a little bit. He's just trying to find his feet, and that's it. Also, the pool tables that Rusty will be bringing out. Rusty and Justin Sage. Justin's here this weekend. They're the International Pro tables, and I will be the Queensland distributor. So if you want to get a
You're going to be a Queensland distributor, and Rusty lives in Queensland.
Yes, I will be the Queensland, probably the main distributor really, because Rusty does his curbing,
Yeah, he likes to lay some curb.
so I'll be organising all that. And if you want one of these tables once they come out, I'll be getting one. Get in contact with me, and I think that's pretty much it.
Now,
And-
while you're going on,
Yes.
Sterlo's dropped a question in the chat, asking which one was your first money match and did you win it?
My first money match.
Well, this is going off.
Wow, Sterlo, my first money match. I think you might have done me here, because we're going to have to sort of, when we talk money matches, is 50 or 100 a money match, or 200. I mean, I think I've played 1,000, but I don't know. I'll have to wait for you to Sterlo. What's a money match? Is it $500 or 200? Is that a money match? Because I've sort of played them when I was 19 and 20 as well.
What about an arranged or carded money match?
A carded money match. Okay.
One that's been promoted rather than just organising with someone to play for money.
Okay, a carded money match. Okay, a proper match, maybe 1,000 a man. Okay.
One that would have been promotion for.
In about 1997, I played. In about 1997, it wasn't a streamed match, but it was a money match, and I played for 500 a man, which was
Back in 1960s.
no, 1997, it's a fair bit of money, and it was one of my biggest one at the time there, because I think what age was I? I was 21, and I played Rocky Huni,
Oh, the boxer.
the boxer's father, and we played race to 11, 500 a man, and I went down 11-9, and don't think I enjoyed the experience, Sterlo. Found it tough. Found it very awkward. Found it hard to pot balls. I definitely was not a good money player to start with.
Did it make you hungry to play again?
It made me doubt until I got to a certain level, but I was a definite slow starter when it came to playing for money, until I did it many times, and then I got not too bad. Hopefully that answers it, Sterlo.
Keep the questions coming, guys. We like interacting with the chat.
So what have we got going here? We got Carlos on the yellow. Is he yellow?
Pretty sure he is on the yellow. He's looking at the angle of the yellow here. Still, I reckons he was a great player back then.
Well, he was better than what I was, Sterlo. There's no doubt about it.
He was a red.
He had more experience than what I had, especially with the Little White then, because that was sort of my first year playing with the Little White in '97. I came from Sydney, and being a big white ball player, so I didn't have a lot of experience. But I had a bit of a snooker background, and you know, I fancied myself, but he was more experienced and too good. And yes, he had big muscles. But tell a quick story on that Rocky Honey note. Greg Siegel was backed 3 weeks later, and Greg Siegel played against Rocky Honey after I went down, and Greg got the cash.
Did he run? Did he run after he took his cash?
Well, I don't really want to say this, but he wasn't paid, but we won't talk about that, and eventually got his money. But hey, back in the day, Rocky was a very scary man.
What's let's have an open pass for you to host a money match.
Yeah.
2 players, not anywhere.
Two players?
Anywhere. No, two money matches in the one night.
And I was to pick one.
And you were to pick, who would you like to see? You got 2 money matches like we're watching right now.
If
Two
we were going to
matches.
set up a Queensland money match, or we were going to set it up an Australian-wide money match.
Australia-wide money match. You could select 4 players that you would like to have on your card. And maybe we might not have them side to side. We might have one after another. Who would you like to have as a first match and the second match? If you could have anyone on your card.
Straight away, because I feel this. Okay, so what have we got going on here? Straight away, because I love this bloke's game, and I feel he might be cueing him a touch better than this guy. And we talked about it last night. Would be Jacob McCartney and Justin Sage. I think that would be just one I would love to see. So that'd be one.
On one of these tables, or you'd put them on a
No,
an IPT.
Listen, an IPT table, Supreme table, yes, but just being a bit of a traditionalist, yes, I'd love to see the world rules with them playing on these Aussie tables, you know. Okay, we've got plenty of years to come where we're going to see. There's a good cut by Nathan.
Overcut it.
Oh, he's played it well. We've got 2-1 on the other table there with Carlos and Sean. So it's all happening. And another money match I would probably like to see.
In saying that, also Justin actually knocked out Jake twice at Nationals.
Yeah, he did.
In the plate and the Australian chef. So, sorry, your second one?
My second one. Okay, just off the bat, I would like to see an inform Matty Kerwood and Jaden D'Amica. I know that's a bit left field.
That's a tantalising match.
Okay, it's a bit left field, but there are a couple of young fellas that are superstars.
Yep.
Matty Kerwood on his day is as good as juniors we've produced, and he won a world title. Did you know that?
Yes, he did. He's
Love the shirts. Thanks, Jody. Yeah, I'm glad you love the shirts. The shirts are awesome.
Matty's sort of taken a bit of a back seat with Paul at the moment. He's concentrating on his golf.
Okay.
Playing a lot of golf at the moment. Saw him at the Ballarat Open a couple of weekends ago when I was down in Ballarat, and I nicknamed him Twiggy, obviously, because he's old man's Woody, so I nicknamed him Twiggy, the younger of the...
And has it stuck?
No, it hasn't. It was a pretty poor nickname, apparently.
Okay.
It didn't stick, but I continue to call him that to this day, but he's definitely not a little twig anymore. He's grown himself into a... That's a great shot by Nathan. He's got to miss this yellow.
Oh, he's giving himself a hampered queuing.
Yeah, it's going to be tough queuing. But, you know, his awkward queuing style, he can get his 2 fingers up really high, can Nathan.
Is he just fallen a little bit short here, and then he's sort of queuing into the yellow? What's a,
Looks like he's going to double here.
okay, and off the cushion, off
Yeah.
the yellow,
No, it looks like he's just going a straight double.
or Nessie. Jody said she likes the shirts. Jody Formosa. She loves the shirts, and Nessie's really appreciative of that because she went to a lot of trouble to try and get the design. And
A big thank you to our referees tonight as well.
yeah, Brendan on
Table 1.
Carlos's table, and we've got Mark Plowman on Reese and Nathan's table. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning we're starting. Have we got that? Have we got the post out for everyone, Nessie?
Yeah, we do.
Okay,
We do.
excellent.
I'm pretty sure everyone has finished playing tonight.
Okay, I'm tipping that we're going to be here, probably possibly to 1 in the morning, unfortunately, Jay, by the look of it. And a nice early start, but it was always going to be that way. We talked about how long it'll go for.
We shortened the races to suit early on as well, to
Yep.
try and accommodate. I'm sure the venue were more than happy to hear the fact that they're going to be here for a very, very, very long day. Keep everyone in the venue.
She's going to be a long day. And have you found it too hot?
Not at all.
I haven't found it too hot.
No, it's been awesome. I know you were saying last year it was
sweltering.
ridiculous. Been absolutely no issue this year. They've addressed that issue, no problems at all. Got themselves a nice big industrial air conditioner down the back of the room. Couple of big conduits blowing the air all through. Definitely, and everyone at home will more than likely see, watching the pace of the tables, they're definitely not, the balls aren't holding up as if there were, a lot of moisture in the air or, the table's slowing down from the conditions. They played well. So the room's been very comfortable.
Look at their shirts.
We've got the Donut King on board as well.
Where are those shirts from? He's a clean potter, isn't he? Really, really clean potter. Carlos is up there trying to decipher these balls, and he's hit that well. That's nice.
They must be local because they've got Sean Field as a sponsor on the shirt.
Okay.
So there must be a local shirt.
Yeah, okay. They're definitely good shirts. There's a few of them in here.
Have you had a hit on the tables yet today, Reed?
Mate, I haven't hit a ball for a few days, so looking forward to.
Coming in well prepared.
Yeah, look, yeah.
Reese needs this to stop. This needs to stop.
Yeah, it stopped.
Nice little natural angle here for the black in the same pocket.
Oh, he
he's
sort
got
of
it.
just got down and just sort of
Not that hard.
didn't really feather it or anything like that.
Not sure that's his normal style.
Crystal Woods. Nathan got the shirts made up. Okay, thank you, Crystal. They're awesome. Is that for his local team? Or is that just his
Cheer squad.
fan club?
His cheer squad, I reckon.
Which is fine. That's great. They're awesome shirts. Okay.
Sean spotted another black there.
Sean spotted a nice ball. 2-2 all. Yeah, there you go. Crystal said it's the cheer squad.
It's a great initiative.
I like it.
I like it. It's great to have a little cheer squad following around.
Like the Barney Army shirts.
Yeah.
I think there was some Barney Army shirts.
Yep. If great shot by Reese. He's unlucky that
He's given himself a piece. You know, that was
a double or a triple. Are we going the double or the triple here?
This
Reece?
is a piece, and
This
this
is a
is
piece?
this is a double.
This is a double. You're happy with a double? I'm worried about the in-off.
No in-off, mate.
No in-off down the bottom corner here, no?
No in-off. Oh, down here. Okay. Yeah, well, there's that chance. I didn't look at that one.
Is Nathan a big World Rules player? I see him playing a lot of black ball.
Well, nearly all his matches have been the world rules,
Okay.
but I think he has played one of the international variety
Okay.
or a black ball. I'm not 100% sure of that. He's just an all-rounder. Loves it.
To be fair, I mean, it's a different rule set. We're using all the same tables and same balls and everything, so it's at the end of the day there isn't too much that has to change, really.
Very casual, isn't he? He's at home out there.
You can watch his facial expressions, and very rarely do you see it change.
He's made for money matches, in my opinion. Just very casual. Nothing phases him.
Reese has found himself a bit of a 4-1 after avoiding the whitewash. Found himself 4-1 down.
Yeah, Carlos over there. Carlos and Sean, he's in a snooker. 2-all, I think he was 2-0 up. It's 2-all and game on.
I suppose you could say, Aaron, his queuing style is his queuing action is his style, I suppose.
Who's that, Nathan?
Yeah. Also, anyone who's watching the stream, if you're interested in getting in and want to read his money match cards, by all means. Not for this weekend, obviously. For future cards.
Future cards for sure.
Drop your name in, and we'll definitely look at getting you a match. Or if you got someone in particular you're interested in playing, we're more than happy to put it to the player and see if they're interested to.
We're happy
reciprocate.
we're happy to put anyone on. Yes, that's Nathan's Q action. It is unusual but very effective. And I'm here to tell you, it's the best Q action in the world at that.
That style.
At that style. Because if anyone can play like him doing the claw, I'd like to see it.
You needed to sell these tonight, Mr.
Well, I might have to do it tomorrow. You could actually do some instead of me.
5 for Dino.
Reese has got himself a really good opportunity there. Just to claw a frame back here. Probably just got one little tough yellow near the centre pocket on the left side. Which looks like he's going to pop this one in the right centre and screw back towards the ball. Just to address this yellow. To be fair, I mean, this is the key shot here. You can screw back towards the side rail. And all he has to do is sort of roll this yellow in the centre, and then they all just map out naturally. A bit interesting. I would have screwed back there.
Carlos knocked in a long red there, cued it in beautifully. Great shot under the pressure. And this is how he's feeling at the moment. This black here, let's have a look. I've helped him with his game a little bit, and I said, take the pace off it. Don't smash it. Okay. Okay.
Great shot, Reese. Great shot. Got a tricky yellow now. Plenty of open table for the white ball to run around.
Hanging frames in one frame pool. I think we're doing the circle of life. I know that's back on. No, you can't be on your phone, is it?
Can you move your water, please?
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't spill that.
I need a water. Did you?
Got a water there.
Is that my water? Might be Jay's water. What do we got there? Was that just a private message to you, was it?
Yep.
Me versus Shannon Irwin? Yeah.
Make it happen, Rudy.
Yeah, I can make it happen.
Oh no, the stream's starting to drop out.
No, but Nessie reckons it's because you've been playing around with your phone.
Look,
Yep.
Okay. No playing around with your phone.
I'm getting messages here.
No,
Chris-
tell them to message my phone and you can get it there.
Chris Jeffrey has put his name down for a money match next year and is still looking for an opponent.
He has put his name. Did he just give you a message then?
Yes, he did. Yep.
Yeah, well, I'll find one for Chris Jeffrey. How about, even though, okay, I was going to say how about Peter Knight, but he's a Victorian, so we'll find someone for Chris Jeffrey.
I don't think I've seen you play, Chris. To be fair.
He's the
trying to
junior,
remember.
he's the junior manager.
Oh, absolutely he is. I've been
Yeah.
working with him very closely through pockets.
He's a freak. He's unreal.
He is an absolute genius when it comes to these kids. The amount of work he puts into it is phenomenal. I haven't had to lift a finger. He's done absolutely everything.
Is he as good as Nessie?
Oh, look, I'm not going to say that within arm reach of Nessie. I'll just say yes.
There we go.
Oh no. What's happened here?
Hang on.
Oh, I thought we lost the stream. We're good. We're good.
I need that.
So we've got one shot over here on the Carlos game. Nice shot by Reese.
Smart man, Chris. Smart man. Chris says no one is as good as Nessie.
Chris who?
Chris Jeffrey.
Yes, there is. Dan Lynch.
Yeah, Dan Lynch is the GOAT.
He is the goat.
There's no doubt about it.
There is.
He is the benchmark.
We don't actually even try and compete with Dan. Okay.
He is the benchmark when it comes to Australian pool, that's for sure.
Um,
And sending it out to the masses.
And if you did try and compete with Dan, I think you get beat.
There's no one like him.
So
It's just making it better and better. I mean,
we got a big shot here from Sean
Have they
O'Reilly.
finished full sheets? Have they finished matches?
Yeah,
So
And he's
Oh,
hit it.
great shot.
He's hit it well.
great shot. And this to put him ahead after a 2-0 giving up the first 2 frames.
And then knocking in a nice tough ball.
Putting himself ahead here. Key frame here for Reese as well, just to keep himself within touch. Doesn't want it to blow out to 3 frames again. Yes, no, I agree, Chris. She's definitely one of a kind. Great shot by Reese there. Great shot. I don't know about you, Reedy, but I'm excited to get out on these tables tomorrow because they look like they're playing phenomenally.
Great shot, Reese.
Great shot. They look like they're playing really well. I went over and spoke with Justin Sach before, and he can't believe how good the tables are playing. He reckons they're playing so well.
Nice.
So
They've been really looked after, and that's what makes this venue so special. Is they love their tables. They look after them. They brush. They iron them. They level them.
it's up to them whether they finish up. There you go. Really powerful break from Nathan. Nathan's taken on yellows here. Probably because he doesn't have an easy starting red. I think reds would have been the option there. He's got a long pocket here.
Just got to go for 5.
Reedy's just abandoned ship. Left with the control. Oh, lovely shot down the rail. Stello, look, definitely keen to get on another card, but my time next year is going to be extremely limited. I'm going to be in and out of Melbourne a lot with the Pocket Sports, all the reffing and organising and running of the tournaments. It's going to be quite tough to get enough time to practice and to also to play really. Something like 17 or 18, 19 weekends, which I'm going to be down in Melbourne. The majority of them before June, so it's going to be a bit of a difficult time next year. I'm sort of happy I made the Queensland team and sort of get that walkthrough straight into the state trials rather than having to go through the ranker again. So definitely keen to get on another money card, but whether it's a possibility. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. Oh, great attempt there from Nathan. Bit of a shot to nothing there from Reese, and made the ball and left himself on a across the other centre. Reese has actually mapped this and played this really well. Black's only thing is that obviously the yellow covering the black on the top left corner, so you're sort of forced to be on one side of the table, which sort of dictates where you leave the white ball. And I think he's not left himself where he wants to be. So, if he's got enough angle to sort of run through off the top side rail, and then come off the top rail and move himself in the black and the left centre. Amazing how much a frame can change just by missing a position, just by an inch or two. Nathan's that's interesting. Nathan, instead of trying to pot out there, he's tried to give the table back with a chance of getting a snooker, but he's left his yellow in a really awkward position. If Reese gets out of this, he's left his yellow in almost an unpottable position, depending on where Reese leaves the white ball. And he's going to leave the foul snooker here as well. Possibly not a foul snooker. A bit tricky for Nathan here now. I'd be going across the table with the left side rail here. Give myself a chance to pot it, and if not, leave it somewhere near the corner pocket and leave the white top of the table. I would have liked to play it a little bit firm and get the yellow out a bit more. Reese can almost play a long double, the black down the top left corner, just to get the white safe. There's a cluster frame going on in the Carl versus Sean frame. Oh, this is in. This is in. This is in. This is in. Wowee. Wowee. Ruffy, I'm joined with the great man winning his first match tonight. 11-9. You
Yeah, it
sort
took
of
forever.
chasing tail all night. It seemed, but was there a turning point for you at some point in the match? You felt like this was my opportunity here.
Mate, after about, I think he had a chance to go 4-0 up on me, and he made an error, and I scratched back a frame, but I think it was 3-1, and then I think I won the next one, and then I thought, oh, okay, here I'm starting to get a bit, and then I found a bit of a groove, and then fell out of it again, but yeah, mate, it just although I won the match, and I'm not happy with the way I played. I know I'm better, but I don't know what it was. I had a whole heap of support there, as you know, and it's just different out there, mate. It's just there's good players who just handle the occasion and whatever else, and I should be. I've had 5 money matches and whatever, but it's just tough out there. You got your backers and your supporters and all the rest of it. You just want to get them to win, and you second guess yourself. Where as I said before, I was having sessions with Reedy. And there's 5-6 balls left, and you go bang, 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 black, and it's like next frame, yep, sweet. Just play with all this confidence, and you get out there, and you just second guess yourself, and you think, oh, mate, what if I run too far, or I land on the cushion, But it is what it is, mate. And anyway, I come away with a win, and I'll take it.
It looked like it took you a little while to get going. You
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
of uncharacteristic errors early on, just missing a couple of easy balls,
Yeah.
and missing position, and a couple of in-offs and a couple of fouls here and there. It just looked like
It was a disaster.
it just looked like it just wasn't clicking for you. And it's so easy just to go, well, fuck. Excuse my language, but it's not my night. Like,
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
here, and
Yeah.
you just sort of play out the night.
But the problem is, Jay, I was feeling good. Like, I was actually feeling like I could run racks and stuff, and then I got out there, and you've seen on the last frame, I missed a straight dolly yellow with the little stab shot straight up the top.
Yep.
And then it was curtains, and then I'm doing it the tough way again. But I don't know what it is. I'll have to just reevaluate and have a look and fix it. So
And getting in these money matches where you get
Oh, it's
streams, you give it's the best information you can get.
Oh,
being able
man,
to watch
yeah.
yourself rather than hearing feedback. You can watch it.
yeah, and they're all as I say, like even the guys out here now, like having a money match, like you just seen the last one where I think Reese jagged the black and it run and bounce out the rails, but they're the ones you just got to accept it and just don't let it affect your game, because mentally, if Nathan lets that get into his head, next minute restarts going 5, 6, 7, 4 up, and then when he was in command and lead, like he was 4-2 up, run away with it. Then you jag a couple and whatever, and then you start doubting yourself, and then the way the frame starts turning. So I haven't seen the match, mate. Who do you think's playing well here, and who do you think's hasn't found it yet?
It's sort of a tough one. I mean, I haven't really been watching too much of the Carlos Shawn match,
Right.
but the match that's right in front of us at the moment, Nathan and Reese. I just made an error here with the score. Just give me a sec. It hasn't been potting out or anything like that. It's just been capitalising from mistakes.
Yep.
A bit like what we've seen already tonight. So it hasn't really been anyone dominating just yet. Both players obviously very capable of just running racks, and I think these tables are very
They just run.
yeah,
Don't they?
and I think the pockets take as well. So
Yeah.
these are really good tables to be able to actually run racks and give yourself, if you're potting balls off breaks, you give yourself a good chance of running racks and not giving your opponent an opportunity. But
It's a good shot.
played a really good shot. I
stiff.
think it's just got a little bit far. But as you said, like a little mistake here and a little mistake there, just giving the table back to your opposition.
Yeah.
He's tried to play it off the inside of that red.
Yeah, you get it too thick. Even when you're watching it at home and stuff, you see and you go, how the hell do you miss that? But it's
Yeah, we missed the best of them. So, and then I seen was it Peter? He was up like 6-1, something like that, and he's gone down. Was 11-9, same score as me.
Yep. Nathan's nearly left him on here.
No, it's not on, mate.
It's not on, but I mean, you
He can
obviously
promote
go
it.
for a snooker, but
Oh, he's gone the double.
not a bad attempt, but it's opened up the table now.
So someone for the quality of Nathan should clean these up.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
this would be. And there again, it just goes to show if he's feeling it or he's not.
You're always sort of buoyed at the moment, knowing that if you miss, where the black is, it's thrown
Yeah.
over. But at this level, you should be thinking that anyway.
Yeah.
These are ABC now.
Yeah.
So you've obviously played in a few Reedy cards now. What's your win-loss ratio?
So the only one I've lost at the moment, I've lost to obviously just recently, Ash Smith.
Yeah.
So he was my second last money match. The last one I had Prudvi Gunter, I think his name was.
Yep.
And I played terrible as well, and then come home a little bit, and I ended up getting him 11-8. I was up against Dash, I think about 10-6.
I think I refereed that one. Actually.
Yeah, you did. And there's a shot that I kicked myself. I had an attempt to play a safety shot, and I went for some stupid big cut shot because you have a brain explosion while you're out there.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, he just chipped away and ended up getting me 11-10. But he's the only one I've lost so far. And I've been patchy in all my money matches. I've had some good stuff, and I've had some absolute just garbage. But yeah. Oh, that's Steve. See, and there again, it was simple ABC, and then you just run out of position, go for around the table, and this is a turning point I was telling you about. Like Reese jagged that black, and now look, there you go, 5-4 up.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's funny, mate. The money matches, they can just turn. Like, they're never over till they're over, and I remember there's one that. Haunts Barney, I think, when he played Steve Woods when he had that easy yellow to take the win. Not an easy yellow, but a reasonable one, and I still remember it. And that would haunt him still to this day, and he probably kicks himself over and over, but it happens to the best of us.
Yep. No, I remember watching that one actually.
Yeah.
On stream.
Yeah, on stream, and then that was a Q Masters, I think, that one.
Yep, correct.
And that was just one that just Barney just eats for breakfast, and just obviously. Sat up on whatever was focused on it, and it cost him the match. And he was playing some good stuff. So
Come on, mate. Come on, boss. For you, bud.
It's quite easy to talk about Nathan's unique sort of queuing style, but God, he gets some power in that breaks.
It blows me away. I spoke to him last time about it, and he said he's ever since he picked up a cue, he's been playing like that. And
To be fair, these are ABC.
yeah,
And he's fallen a little bit short on position here,
yeah.
which is sort of what we've been talking about. Just little mistakes. You want it to be sort of one more full ball roll.
Yeah.
Ball roll, sorry.
He's a touch on the wrong side of this one, but he's got to take the bottom red now, obviously.
We'll take the red in the top left corner.
He just doesn't hold for this one down the bottom, does he?
No, you play in the centre now and make sure he gets.
Come on, mate.
He can suck back on this. He can just pull the white straight back. Doesn't matter if he lands straight or he's got a bit of angle, and he should be okay.
Can be tough.
There you go. He should be good from there.
Definitely a bit tougher than what he would like it to be, but this is a ball that you can just pop. You don't have to worry where the white's going.
It doesn't matter.
Let's go up the hill.
Break and run.
It looks like he's got a bit of support here too, the old Nathan Abbott.
Yeah, they've all got their supporter shirts on.
So you got any predictions for the weekend, mate?
Rusty Wheeler to pull out with a broken knee.
Well, I heard Sage just give him a touch up on the practice table a little bit.
I think he got him 5-zip and then a 7-3.
Yeah.
Took Rusty to the cleaners. Rusty was a little bit upset that he wasn't the highest bid in the Calcutta.
Yeah, someone's taken his crown, mate.
Wanted to make up some money. But
And if it's any good for Sage's backer, he's still over there hitting balls with Siegel now, so he's definitely putting in the effort.
Justin's crazy. The amount of times, especially at nationals, like I'd see him all the time, practicing, and he played every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day he had a match because he made the final of the plate. He made the final of the Australian title. He was playing every single day. The only time he didn't play was in the final.
Yeah.
On the final day.
Yeah.
So not only is he playing for the teams, he's playing doubles, he's playing singles, he's playing the plate, and he's practicing all night as well.
Yeah. He's definitely had a good year. But how he goes from the big ball, the big white down in New South Wales, playing the 10 ball, the 9 ball, back to the little white. I mean, he's a talent. Like, there's a lot of people who can't even adjust to the small white from playing the big heavy white down there, and obviously he plays the big 9 balls and stuff, and he's a credit to watch, mate. He's solid as.
I was speaking to Reedy just before you hopped on, and we were talking about if you had your dream card of being able to have 2 matches, who would you choose? And Reedy's first one was McCartney versus Justin.
Yeah, that'll be back a little while ago. I'm going to go back, say 3 or 4 years. I reckon I would have had me money on McCartney, and I would have said that it'd be a close match, but he would probably just get over the line. Mm-hmm. Now, although McCartney's still playing well over in the doing the what's it called, the Ultimate Series. He's obviously playing well over there. Yep. But I actually got to say that I think my money would be on Justin, and he's just been on every stage, and obviously in the limelight under the Fox Sports and all the stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think he's just my money would be on him. I think he just loves it, and he's always solid. He very rarely plays bad pool. I remember the one at the big guns where he played Mick Hill, and I think it was 11-10 to Mick, and it was pretty much just out from either side of him. And I think there's after the 11-10 win to Mick Hill, I think it was like Justin maybe missed 2 balls and Mick missed 1 ball, 2 balls, or 3. Like
crazy.
It's just ridiculous.
Crazy ball. Crazy.
So that just goes to show you what he's capable of.
Yeah. Well, I think it's quite common for everyone that sort of Mick's sort of a bit of a benchmark for pool, and it probably has been for the last sort of decade and a half.
Yep. And I mean, you got to take into account as well the name of people or good players scares off. It's like, oh shit, I'm playing Rusty Wheeler or I'm playing Justin Sage. I mean, so once you get to that status where they're at, it's almost putting 1 or 2 frames on the board just because of the name of them.
Yep.
You know, so, and it's like, okay, well, it changes your game a little bit because you think, oh, I've got to be on my game to beat this bloke. So I think it plays a big factor as well.
Just missed the black in the corner there.
So Carlos is down 4-2, okay?
Yeah, he's got an opportunity to pick one back.
Yeah.
How are you feeling after last night, mate? The Calcutta, and did you get to bed early? Did you have a late run?
I think I went home and I probably got to bed about, I don't know, I think it was after 11 somewhere. And got back up this morning, and I've obviously got a formwork company with my business partner Mark and stuff, and went and organised all the boys and everything like that, and got to get away by about 11:30, and and drive up here with Vanessa, you know, and obviously we're all stuffing around on the sports bet, having a punt at home, and yeah, so I haven't had like any sleep since last night or whatever, but yeah, no, I'm still feeling okay.
You left me with Reedy, and I
I did
blame
too.
you because I was stuck with him until about 2:30.
No way.
I was on the. I was lucky enough to have the couch,
Right.
so I was lucky enough that he occupied my bed with me until 2:30 in the morning, where I said, "Reedy, I've got to go to sleep."
Well, he's caught up on some sleep today,
Oh mate.
and you're missed out obviously. So
I woke up because we had the pest controllers come round to the Reedy household. Didn't take Reedy with him. He knocked on the door at about 7:25 this morning. And
yeah, right. Reedy tries to get me in the work nights, you know, like you try and go, hey, we'll have a vodka and whatever, and it's go, no, mate, like no drinking through the week. Yeah, he tries to get me a couple drinks through the week. Old Reed when we have a few sessions and that, and it's like, no, I got to go home. Oh.
so yeah, and I obviously was awake this morning, and Reedy came down and we had a bit of a chat, and then
Yeah.
he walked out, had a phone call, and as soon as the pest controller left at about 8:10, he was back upstairs and in bed and asleep.
Yeah, okay.
I was downstairs, all the commotion going on, and had to go pick up the Mr. Siegel.
Yeah, that's
So Reedy's obviously well slept, well rested.
Yeah. And you're the one who's paying for it.
I'm yawning.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get back to the Spanish Villa
Yeah.
that we've got. Pablo Escobar kind
Oh,
of vacated for us.
the drug den.
What a place we've
Yeah.
got. What a place. We've gone off a tangent here.
Greg's actually sleeping under the stairs under a little 600mm opening. He's
actually sleeping on top of the stairs.
on top of the stairs, yeah.
The owners come in and actually closed a hidden escape hatch downstairs
Yeah.
into the downstairs area.
And he's
put a
on top of
mattress
it.
on top of it.
Yeah.
He's lying on top.
Who's got the red over the ball? Reese has. hasn't he?
Reece does, yeah.
What are you doing here, Jay?
I'm letting Nate take the shot because I've got no idea what I'm doing because I'm that sleep deprived. I'm glad I'm not playing to be fair. Look, at the moment, you've got to find a way of tying the black up.
Well, looking from here, there's no way you're getting that yellow out. I can't see a way of getting that yellow out even with 2 shots. So, I mean, and that's probably, I don't know.
Look where the white is.
It's suicide anyway, but
Look where the white is. Look at
Yeah.
the result he's got with the white.
with the red over the, I'd probably actually,
I wouldn't even. I'd almost not be playing it. I'd be leaving it there.
but he's got 2 shots.
I know. You've
So
you've
you'd have a go, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't think that's a shot. Oh, yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's a foul. He hasn't got room.
Oh, do you not? Oh, he hasn't had pushing. Wow.
Actually, he started at 10 and he's got his talks there. Well, he might, I've just said so, I know, just knows. Yeah, just knows.
Great shot by Nathan.
Great shot. Nathan takes the lead.
Yeah, he's back up to his 1 frame lead again. Who'd you end up drawing tomorrow, Jay?
I've got a buy, so I'm waiting for a match to play next to me. So I'm not sure, to be fair. I haven't really looked.
Okay.
Do you have a first round match?
Yeah, I've got. I didn't get the buy. I got Dane Van Kempen first game.
DVK. Well,
DVK, yeah.
he's over in the corner playing, which is a bit of a worry for you. But
Yeah. I actually tried to ask him if I could buy him some beers, but he said
he's
no.
Definitely well hydrated.
Yeah.
Already, so I don't think it's going to be really necessary.
There's a good shot by there, Sean. I think he got snookered and he come up the top and potted his red in the corner. Needs this
Nice
in the
open
middle.
play.
And bingo.
Knocks it in. Sean, after losing the first 2 frames, he's won 6 straight.
Yeah. Carlos is. I know Carlos pretty well. He's one of the Gold Coast boys, obviously, and he's quite solid. Doesn't do anything like miraculous. Like he just rolls them in and does what he does, and he can pinch frames off you without a doubt. He cuts everyone's hair down the Goldie. He's got like a barber shop, so they all go down there and get the Carlos snip.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't know either of those guys on that table.
I don't know Sean, obviously. First time I think I've seen him around, but I don't know him personally. Or
Yeah, I don't recognise him, so I have absolutely no information or anything.
on him at all.
For those of you watching at home,
Of how many
the
overs?
Sydney Thunder were bowled out for 15 or 5.5 overs tonight.
How many overs? 5.5 overs. They've been rolled for 15 off 35 rocks.
And I thought my performance was bad.
That's phenomenal. That's something you see on My Cricket on on Instagram. Everyone heard that? Everyone heard that? Where's Reed? Where's Reed? Where is
This will be a foul snooker to Reese.
dangerous? Got to get great shot.
I think he's okay, Joe. I think he's just got enough angle off this yellow just to top it through to play the other yellow in the middle towards us. He's overcooked it.
That's all right. He's still got two.
Yeah.
Chip this in the side rail. Doesn't want to be sure.
Reese is, there's a perfect example, mate. Reese has just chopped up a straight black. That's a foul, mate. 2 shots to Nath. What's your take on the new rules coming into play next year, mate?
I love them. I love. See, look, I love world rules as well. I believe that there's. Oh, jeez, that's a wild shot.
Where'd he go? My only
no,
take on the rules, is I love the idea of a fair attempt at your own ball when you snook it. I don't like the idea of just touching it with the top of your cue and rolling it into their ball.
Yep.
And I like the fair attempt. I think that's going to play. It's going to actually change the structure of a lot of people's games, especially the ones who like to block pockets and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I think it's going to open it up to a different playing field, to be honest.
It's definitely, the rules definitely make it of no benefit of covering pockets. You almost want to cover paths, I think is the way of looking at it now. It's obviously refereeing a lot. I've picked up a lot from all the pros using the rules and playing the rules.
Yeah.
It's a good shot there by Reese. When you get to a certain level and you're playing a good table, like a Supreme table, and they're playing well, and you're knocking them down rails, and it doesn't matter what rule set you're playing.
Yeah.
If you're putting balls off the break, 9 times out of 10 you're running a rack. So
Yeah.
the rules don't really come into it that much.
It does favour the attacking player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whether it's international rules or whether it's world rules, if you're missed another one. If you're knocking balls in off the break and you're getting a good spread, you're not even playing international or world rules. You're just potting as usual. It's not going to make a difference. So I do like the fact that, as you said, like covering pockets to sort of secure frames and that sort of stuff, sort of takes it out, and just rolling up balls, purposely fouling, that sort of stuff is definitely a big difference as well.
Yeah.
But I still think that there's some players out there that will still use a defensive form to, get ball in hand, promote balls, get a snooker, that sort of stuff. They'll use it to benefit themselves in frames.
Yeah. Does it cause more arguments with the fair attempts? Without having a ref and then basically saying, hey, you didn't have a go at it. You can have a half-assed attempt, obviously.
Yeah, I think the whole process is you've got to you can't hit your opponent's ball.
Yep.
And everyone's looking at it as if to say you've got to make an attempt to hit your ball and this sort of stuff. And look, there's going to be grey areas and there's going to be things that we need to, the IRO and myself, I've been part of it. Discussing interpretations of things and trying to. Now that more of the world is taking over the rules, we sort of probably need some better interpretations. Great shot on that.
Yeah, that is a good shot.
Probably just need some better interpretations just to make it a little bit more understandable.
Yeah.
Less of an opportunity to take advantage of the rules. But at the end of the day, we just need to play. We just need to play the rules and not try and find ways around the rules.
Yeah. With all the different rules, obviously the pockets have got another, because they're a little bit different again, aren't they?
No, it's international rules.
They're the same?
Yep.
Yeah. But then you got your, because black ball's a little bit different. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you got your black ball, and then when you did have your black ball, your international rules, your world rules, how many of us are going, oh shit, I forgot, you know what I mean?
Forgot to nominate.
Whether you forgot to nominate, whether you forgot that you could put that ball onto that ball and keep going, and all that type of stuff. So unless you're really switched on and not having any mental blanks, whatever, it can cost you games as well, having all these different rule sets.
Yeah, look, it takes my mind back to Michael Skerry at Geelong at the start of this year. He failed to nominate in one of his matches, and he ended up losing the match pretty much from it. So it can do a little chopping and changing. And, I've almost found myself coming undone where forgetting I've had a second visit. And, even though you take the ball in hand and you play the shot, you forget your two. We'll all get there.
Yeah.
We'll all get there. There's obviously I wouldn't say a rebel, but there's a lot of people that are scared about changing over to the new rule set and worried that it plays into the hands of the not necessarily the more experienced, but the better players because they get to hot out more because they can't cover pockets.
Yeah.
There's no two shots anymore.
Yep.
Remember, there's no two shots anymore. And there's still ways of playing safe. There's still ways of, giving your opponent no opportunity. So
For sure, yeah.
it's until you sort of commit and actually give it a fair run and a fair old crack at the rules, it's sort of hard to turn around and see all the things wrong with it instead of seeing all the things that are good with it.
Yeah. Well, it's actually not too bad for myself because I come from New South Wales playing under the international rules with the ball in hand anywhere and
like
the one shot.
Like a 9 ball.
Yeah. So I am familiar with it, and it did have its advantages, and obviously, and then you get used to the Queensland rules of the 2 shot and stuff, and then you go back again. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, at the end of the day, if you're good enough and you can pop balls and you can map out a table, you can play on any rule set and win frames. So adjust to it and do your job.
While we've got you here, you're obviously a regular on Reedy's card. Is there anyone on your horizon you not necessarily want to call out, but you'd like to see play in one of these money matches who probably hasn't played in before? You played in so many.
Yeah.
What advice could you give, or would you recommend someone doing it who hasn't done it before?
Well, I said it before.
No matter the skill level. Or?
Yeah, I said it before. Before I went into my money match with I think Matty Farrell at the time, and we were playing for like 17 grand or something stupid.
Yep.
And anyway, I went in and I'm thinking, oh shit, I've got a fair bit of money on me, and I was feeling it like leading up to it.
Yep.
And anyway, there was a post that Shannon Purcell had put up, and it read something like along the lines of, if you're having a go at a money match, no matter what the result, whether you're happy with yourself, whether you're bad or whatever else, props to you for getting in there and having a go. Whether you got beat 11-1, 11-0, you know what? You got on the big stage and you know what? You might have played like shit, but you got in there and had to go. And I thought, hey, it actually doesn't matter missing the ball or whatever, and it gave me so much.
Plus my lollies.
And plus Ness as well, she always gives me some snakes and some Powerade and stuff, but it gives you so much confidence to basically go, hey, you know what? We all miss balls, and like even tonight, I wasn't happy with my game, but you know what? I've just watched Reece chop up 2 blokes, a straight one and one that for his calibre.
Yeah.
He should be knocking in, but you know what? It's a money match. They're both making mistakes, and that's what it's all about. And anyone who thinks they're going to have a money match and play like Big Hill or Justin Sage, you're off your head. You just got to. You come in there, you do your best, and you learn from it, and find someone. There's a lot of opponents around the same skill level and stuff like that, and just go in there and have a go. And if you don't have a go, well, you never know.
Oh, Reece.
But you're obviously not going to have your first money match going against someone who's going to actually wipe the floor with you. Try and just find someone who is around your same skill level, you can go match for match, or there's not too much in it.
Yep.
And it's the only way you're going to improve as a player and get better. So, and obviously I walk around the place now and just from playing on a stream and getting myself out there, I got people who go, hey Gruffy, how you going? I go, freaking don't even know you. But they see you online and stuff, and you just make so many new friends out of it, and people who support you and get behind you, and I just reckon if you love the game, get out there and have a go. And if you don't quite have the money or whatever else, Reedy's very accommodating to,
Any skill level.
to any skill level and whatever else, and you can always find backers who will who will put the money up or back you, or even if you got 100 or 200, you know, and you get the rest in backers or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say get out there and have a go. I love it. I just love the atmosphere of it. You can hear when Nathan's got his cheer squad here. Obviously, it's getting a bit late and people are going home, but you know, it's a good feeling when you're out there and people are roaring and stuff. It makes you give you a bit of a celebrity status, I suppose. But yeah, it's a good feeling.
Do you reckon it's benefited you in other style or other formats, in teams or any other sort of competitions or leagues or associations or anything?
Yeah.
Have these benefited you believe?
Oh, 100%. And what it is even though nerves and stuff get the better of everybody, as you know, but it's even, I come down Ipswich for Q Cup. Obviously the Gold Coast won it this year, and that when we knocked off, there's some great players here, and you know, it's just you go in there, and even when you got the team on you, and there's there's 5 or 6 players just watching, making sure you win or whatever. You're not feeling as bad as, oh shit, I'm going to miss this ball or whatever else. Because you've been in that occasion, it's actually easier to play. You know, so you're not feeling like you're under the pump. And people that are probably listening now, they, you know, who have played, like whether it's City Country, Q Cup, or any type of teams event, could be your association playing, your A, B or C grade, whatever. And it helps you with those big occasions when you got a whole team barracking for you or whatever, that, hey, you know what, I can make this shot because I've got the confidence rather than chopping it up.
Yep.
Because you haven't been on the stage or whatever, you know, so... And I think that's what makes, you take a look at, obviously your good players, your Rusties, your Justins, your Ben Middletons and all that. And the reason is because they've all been there. They've been on those big occasions. They've been in the finals. They're used to it. And we're still going, okay, well, we haven't really experienced it because we're still a bit nervy or a bit scared. So, yeah. So I think it actually helps you, and it will help you improve your game. And if you lose, who cares? Have another go.
Yep.
Get back up and have another go and have another dig. Yeah.
You definitely speak a lot of sense.
Yeah, and have a look at anyone who's been out there watching the money matches. You have a look at your, your Barneys, your Steve Woods, your Jake McCartneys, your Justin Sages, and everything else. And if you have a look, the scores just change all the time. It's, you know, oh yeah, I beat him this time, he got me that time, yep, we're going to have a rematch. And the reason it goes like that is because there's not much actually between the guys, and it's just a great feeling just being out there and just having a cheer squad behind you, and you know, even Trent, like, okay, he lost tonight, but he took it really well, and he wants to have another go again, and I'm happy to give him another go and have another go. I'll probably play useless like I did tonight, and or I might play some good, but I enjoy it. It's not about the money for me. It's
The experience.
the experience and the people and the occasion.
Yeah.
So, let's face it. Here I am, gonna spend most of the weekend here to play in a cup, and I'm probably 400 to 1 to make a semi-final. But do you know what? I'm here having a go, and we'll see what happens. You know, but and that's what it's all about. Just get here and play the good players. Like, I've got DVK to play obviously first. For any whatever reason, if I did happen to go through, I got a mate, Wayne Richardson, you know what I mean? And you're just playing good players and stuff, and it's the only way you learn is by watching them and stuff. So.
And you're seasoning yourself through playing these money matches and stuff, putting yourself out under that sort of pressure.
Yeah.
Which sort of helps.
Oh, and now that I have been doing the money matches and stuff, I don't really care who I play, to be honest. I know that I've got a good enough game in me to master the table and stuff. Yep. Not consistently, but I can still You and me both, as you know, we can beat anyone in the room race to 4 when we're playing out of our skin and playing good. Yep. We just got to do it consistently, and if you keep practicing and keep doing your thing, eventually it'll turn up. But You just got to keep putting the effort in.
No.
So, and I'm saying that as well. I mean, I sacrifice a lot of time to have sessions, whether it's with Rudy or have a couple with Rusty or playing my A grade Thursday night down at Snooker World. You're sacrificing a lot of time, and if you don't put in the time, you don't get the rewards. Simple as that.
And I saw it paid dividends for you with your trophy hanging in Reedy's garage.
Yeah. It's that stays there, mate. I'm actually going to get some super glue and glue it to the actual. There's like 3 boys still there having a laugh. You got Bo Young, DVK, and Cole Thompson, all here on the drink, all having a. Yeah. I'm hoping they get him drunk. Yeah.
Trying to stop DVK from going home.
Yeah.
He wants him to stay on.
Yeah, he's taxi driver.
Oh, you've been a good girl.
I'm going.
Keep drinking, mate. Gives us more of a chance. Oh, yeah. Who do you think was the best buy in the Calcutta? Apart from obviously your big knobs, but who do you think? Because there's a couple of players in there that I didn't know of. I haven't heard of the Luba fella, and there's a couple others there that I don't know, but then the majority I do know. Who do you think was who could be the old silent assassin?
I actually thought that Barry Kitchener Jr. was a very good buy.
Well, everyone knows that he can produce the goods.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a drink now. Oh, here he is. Actually, Greg Siegel was telling me he wanted to go home 2 hours ago. So we got ready to go. And he's been playing Sage, and I've been waiting for him.
Playing sessions over there.
We're doing a Macca's run on the way home, you know that.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, you happy with that?
Yeah, chocolate sundae.
Chocolate sundae.
Going to Macca's for a chocolate.
All right, well,
you do know the machine's going to be out.
Cheers for letting me listen to me gibberish, mate, and I'll be back bright and early tomorrow.
I'm glad that I'm sure everyone's glad that they're listening to someone else rather than.
Yeah, we'll bring the man himself back in, the Reedy, if he's not too tired. Reedy, you still tired, mate, or
he's well rested?
You jumping in, mate, because Druffy's doing a Macca's run. I've got to go do a Macca's run, mate. I've got to go get the quarter pounder and maybe a thick shake or something, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, Jay. Good on you, man.
Thanks, Gruffy. Rudy, welcome back. Had a little nap there and feeling good, well rested.
Fair enough, mate. Just liked your game. All good one. I understand you haven't, etc.
See you go. See you guys. See you back at the Palace.
The Villa. No.
She's starting on tomorrow.
9 a.m. Just because we've got to get through it.
Yeah, cool.
Stella just mentioning that he was seeing if I was interested in playing in another money match.
Yeah, he wants to have a run.
Unfortunately, my time's going to be very limited next year with all the pockets events going on.
I won't be able to play any games next year, I don't believe.
Yeah.
So my money matches are probably off for 12 months myself, because I'm going to try and concentrate on the pockets. Yep. But I'll still be running them.
Black is just tied up in all that red. Makes this tough now. Now, Dane and the others have left. It's just all of a sudden just got a bit quieter. It's, all the noise was coming from those guys.
So what, Carlos 7-3 down, is he? Have you seen a little bit what's going on over there?
Not overly. We've sort of been concentrating a little bit more on
Stuff ready for tomorrow. Have they had a break?
on Nathan and Reese.
On that table?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, they need to have breaks.
Obviously, because where we're situated, we sort of concentrate on table 2 a bit more.
I think if we were to do it here again, it'd probably be better if we were in the middle, possibly.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough with where the power location is.
Okay.
Having the table there, and we sort of block out a lot of the viewing, the viewers who want to come and sit and watch from front on. We're sort of blocking them out. So it's, while we don't want to neglect table 1, it's sort of our situation. It's where we're situated. So.
Has he got 1 or 2?
I'm not sure, but I'm surprised that he's potting balls here, considering where his red is near the black. Look at the angle he's got here. Just not the double in. He's got the angle to come off the top rail. Wow, that's. He really thought that through very well. He just went straight into it.
What happened to Plowman doing the? He had to.
I think he's prepping the tables for tomorrow.
Okay.
Him and Sean Field.
Who hasn't paid? Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan just went at that one a little recklessly there. No, on the other table, Carl's jumped out to a 2-0 lead, and Sean won 6 on the trot.
Yeah.
And then they've just gone frame for frame since then. So
Okay.
it's,
And all he needs to pull back. He needs to definitely pull this one back.
absolutely. But there's been quite a few frames like what we got here, just a cluster around the pocket. If Nate can get this yellow down the left rail here, just on the red over the corner to try and break open those 2 reds at the top left there.
Yeah, Sterlo. If Jay can, if he can play and find the time, we'll get that game on. Be a good matchup. When you play money games, though, Sterlo, you want to be at your best. You want to do the right preparation, and you don't want to have lots of stuff going on in your life. And you just want to dedicate to the money match. So sometimes it's really hard. These balls are here now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or maybe one's a little tricky.
It's probably one a little tricky, and the transition to the black is probably the hardest.
How you doing, Nessie? Shout out to Nessie Bums, the Queen, and
Absolutely ruling the roost.
Jay, who does an incredible job every time. The Queen of Pool.
You're sacked. You're no good at a wingman. Jay's so much better as a
Well,
wingman.
what can you do? He's a better man than me. I mean, that's why he gets the big dollars off pockets.
Oh, he hasn't gone through far enough.
Come off,
We need to
come off the
come
yellow.
back.
Come off the yellow.
Oh, we're right behind this, and he just called it. Sort of go off the yellow that's in the top left corner there. Go off the side.
Goes easy off the yellow, but
It could have been a little bit better with the white.
it's tough. He just wants to give himself a double if it's on.
You playing with a bit of pace on the left-hand side, or
Yeah, maybe trying to come out, give yourself the angle for the double. I think you can straighten this up with a bit of power.
I'm not sure the double's on. I think the yellow's in the way for the double.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's got to go for the corner. It's on. He's the sort of player that can make these.
Semi result. Killed a yellow. Black's somewhat out in the open.
Yeah, well, all of a sudden, this is, potential 10-7. And it's a bit twitchy bumps. There's a bit of a commotion over there on the other table.
Yeah, there's been a few frames that have sort of clustered in the corner.
There is a lot of balls interfering with each other.
Yeah.
There's one in here.
Just in here.
I have everything.
Yeah.
So I've even got the little friggin' thing that you stick in the ball in the thingy and so you don't have to put your chalk there.
Ball marker.
Hey?
Ball marker.
Okay, is that what that is? Oh god, my back feels broken.
Big kudos to Brendan there. Oh, a kiss. Oh, a big kudos there to Brendan. He corrected his call. Reece just sort of needs to slow down. Just make sure that it's very easy to know that you've got two shots and just go bang, 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 bang. But you just have to make sure you're doing it correctly. Because it's so easy just to lose position just because you're just being a little bit lazy. Which he's just done here. Like he's
Got
so
two.
much he
Two
does
on.
have, does have two, but he's so much further down the table where he needs to, what he could have been.
He's a
by-
good little potter, mate.
just by playing it correctly. And now, all because he just decided just pot, and just not take that little bit of care.
Look at it down there. I don't even know what's happening down there. Is there a yellow behind the reds or no?
It's just reds.
It's just a red day.
It's reds.
Okay, bit of a. Okay, that's fine as well.
It's not bad.
I was maybe having a little dip myself, but that's fine.
I'm making sure the yellow's set up. I'm making sure the yellow's on there. And just
Because
the black's not going anywhere.
the reason I went there is because you could take the one that was near the black because it was on, and then you come down, you play it in or over in the same black pocket. If you don't get it, you cover the black.
Yeah.
That's why I might have gone.
30 seconds. Foul. Shot, mate. Shot, Nathan.
Good shot. Clever shot.
What's he done? Killed.
Just
killed
yeah,
it.
just purposely fouled, killed the yellow. The yellow doesn't actually pot the one that's next to the black.
He just plays so lackadaisical as well, Reese. Sitting. They're going to have a little break.
Just have a little break on table one.
Like 10 frames. They should have had a break after how many frames? How many should they have a break after?
Got this all night, bro.
That's it.
Well, that's the end of that match. Congratulations to Nathan Appleton beating Reese Daly, 11 frames to 6. Good match, Jay.
It was. It's definitely probably the best quality match that we've had so far in the 4 matches.
Definitely.
A couple of racks run and just a lot of confident pull, but also a lot of loose pull, which I suppose helped for a nice quick result.
All right, I'm going to go and congratulate him
Get
and
some photo opportunities.
all that sort of business.
I'll leave you
This
to it.
table? Are you on the other table?
No, not yet, because they're both on breaks.
Hey, Reece.
Hey, Greg.
Yes, mate. These are the hard. Wait up. We just got to talk into it. These are the hard chats, mate. When you when you go down.
Someone's got to lose. Yeah, Nathan was just too good for me. I made too many mistakes. He didn't make as much. Simple as that. It's too good for me. I started off like I was level with him for halfway through. It was like 5 or 6 or something. And then he just pulled away.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get into the game like that. I just didn't feel my usual self. I was just battling a bit there. He just got stronger and stronger.
Where do you feel if you could have it again? What would you change? Would you change anything?
Nah, it's just some days you just don't feel it, and
Yep.
it's just like that. Like I come here early to practice, and I just even during practice I couldn't get into the
The
right
groove.
mindset and stuff. I felt it right at the start, but then just lost the plot a bit towards the end.
Okay, so were
And
you?
Nathan was just getting stronger and stronger. It was clearing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think much I could change. It's just one of those things. Someone's better on the night, and he was clearly better. That's it.
What now for Reece? Do you go back and do you look at the stream? Do you not look at the stream? What happens now?
Nah, I probably won't look at the stream. I don't want to see it because I know
Okay.
I played bad. And,
Yep.
I'm still in the memory bank. I remember the opportunities I missed. So
Okay.
just
And
have to focus more, practice more.
just come in a little closer
Just have to practice more. Just
and get
I
yourself.
want to test my level, and obviously it's not good enough. So I just
Well,
won't play money
mate, look-
matches probably for a while and just
and work on your game.
work on my game.
Look, mate, Reece, I'm a fan of yours. We had a little bit of a game going back, it might have been 6 months, 12 months, whatever it was. I come up to your home table and I got to see what you're made of. We had a little race and, I gave you a small start and you beat me off the stick and I thought, who's this guy, in your own element.
Yeah, I've got it in me. It's just a consistency thing, I'm hot or cold pretty much. It's just how it is. I've always been that way.
Yes.
So, I can play good against one person and shit against the next person. It's just the way it is. I don't know how to fix that. I've been playing 20 years now. That's always been. Nathan's, everyone knows how good Nathan is. He wins a lot of matches. I think he's just headstrong. He always plays his game.
Sensational money player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's hard to play against. You watch him and you think you should be able to beat him, but he just
keeps producing.
Yeah, and he's very
Well,
confident.
he's definitely been the most successful pool player that I've had on my streams in the last 5 years.
Yeah, he did a couple of master breaks and a couple of master shots.
And next thing you know, you're behind,
First time I played him, always wanted to play him. I feel like I always knew he was favourite to beat me, but I still wanted to test myself anyway. But I didn't think it was a massive favourite, but he beat me 11-6, so that's pretty convincing.
Do you feel...
You always rate yourself at your best game.
And sometimes you can't produce that. Is this something down the line that you maybe like to do up your way? Another one with maybe Nath down the track, or it's
I
hard
don't know
to
if
say.
I want to play Nathan at the moment because obviously my confidence is pretty shattered now.
For sure.
I've put myself down a level now.
Okay.
Definitely have to play someone not as good as Nathan. I think.
All we hope, Reece, is you're back and you do another one.
Yeah.
And we find the right match for you, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, I wanted to get it a bit more, competitive towards the end because I blew out. So disappointed I only get 6 off him.
Yep.
But it is what it is.
All I can say is thank you for having a crack again and being on our stream.
Thanks a lot, Jim.
I enjoy watching you play. Yes, it wasn't your greatest night, but don't be too hard on yourself.
I've got a couple, back game tomorrow.
Yeah, try and do well in the comp now. Craig Stevens went to Western Australia and had a money game against Rocky, and he won the tournament the next day. It's
Rocky won.
Craig Stevens.
But he lost the money match.
He lost the money
I
match.
saw that he lost it pretty badly.
He lost it pretty bad, and he was able to turn that around, and he won the tournament. So
I've got young
hopefully,
Jaden Tinga tomorrow, and obviously he's a good junior, so I'm not really confident I can beat him, but give it a crack anyway.
keep
Sometimes it feels better to be the underdog. Tonight I come in feeling like I had a chance to beat him. But
definitely.
I probably would have.
Look, I got it wrong again. I had you winning.
Yeah.
Okay. Nathan seems to do that to me.
Yeah,
He's a tough competitor.
he is.
And the reason I say, even though you don't want to right now, the way to improve is to go back and have a look at the streams. And even though it's horrible to watch sometimes, you can learn from it.
I feel like most of it's just skill errors, like missed pots and stuff.
Carlos, he's having his first money match over there, Carlos, and doing a little tough, 8-3 down.
Yeah, and the nerves, I don't know, it's like I said, I didn't feel myself and I feel like my usual self, and then that gets worse, You start a money match and you're losing, it starts to build more, it's like, and Nathan puts that pressure on, so, yeah.
Well, mate, Reece, good luck for the rest of the weekend.
Good luck for you on the weekend.
Thank you, mate, and hopefully we see you back next year or whatever.
Yeah, I probably won't play a money match for a while, like I said, but I want to go on more comps and stuff, just
Wonderful.
not because I want to try and win them. I think I like 8 balls, it's just fun, win or lose.
Thanks
I don't
for-
want to risk heaps of money again, I don't think.
Thanks for your time, Reece.
All right, thanks, Brent.
See you, mate. Nath. Here he is, the champ.
Cheers, mate.
Mate, I got it wrong again. I've backed against you,
Yeah,
but not financially.
yeah.
I had a little hit with Reece. I was just saying at Harvey Bay on his own tables, playing with the dirty balls up there.
Oh, yeah.
And I gave him a little start, and he beat me in the first set. And I thought, this guy's quality.
Yeah.
Okay, in his own element, and he was just flowing and flying and very, very good rhythm. So I thought tonight, if he could bring that game, he was going to give you a tough battle.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of the match, and he went 5-all with you, and then you just kicked, didn't you?
Yeah, had to.
You felt him on your tail, and you kicked away.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you see the match going? How could you sum up the match?
Well, not a great start after about to pull my cue out and the tip was loose on my cue right from the go. So
It was loose, was
yeah, so had to change and use Bo's cue.
it?
But, it's the same cue, but it's always in the back of your mind, and it's not the greatest thing to be playing a money match and not having your own personal cue. No, I was happy outplayed. I just wanted to focus on myself. Breaks were better. Just take my chances when I get them. So
Mate, listen, for the viewers that watch you play, and people see you very lackadaisical, like sort of nonchalant. How to explain that? Like you're just playing in your backyard. You're out there and you're playing for the pressure. Do you feel that is how you've always played, or that has come with a little bit of experience of playing money matches?
it's definitely an experience of playing money matches. I grew up around pubs, so it's sort of used to it. But then when you put a couple grand or whatever on, it's definitely experience on money matches. I think really it's a hard one to describe. People think, but until you actually have one, your first money match, you're so nervous playing, and
When I watch you now, I look as though I watch you play, and you're very casual. You don't look like you have a lot of nerve. You take your shots on.
Yeah.
Is that so? That's basically you just think just through playing a lot of money matches.
Yeah, pretty much. I work on that as one of my strengths in my games. Just try to keep my mindset. And not show my emotions. Like, 'cause you don't want to show your emotions if you play a bad shot. And just try to keep your head cool.
Well, for anyone listening there, just listening to Nathan, I'm sure when he played his first one, he was very nervous, and maybe his first couple.
Yeah.
But now he's playing money matches, and he's just letting his game do the talking.
Yeah.
And he hasn't got a lot of nerve there once he settles in and gets past the first few frames. He just lets his arm go. Is that correct?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, 100%. Just love playing them, mate. It's great.
And so, people, that watch you and watch this stream would love to chat to you. Love to chat to you about how they feel if they want to jump onto a money match in the future. They can ring you and chat and SMS just to ask you about how do you prepare and what do you do, because you look as though you do it real easy. And I love watching you play. You're a winner, and you're a credit to Paul.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you so much.
What the future holds for my money matches, I'll continue to do them. But as you know, I'm playing in the Pocket Series next year.
Yep.
And I got to put a lot of effort into that. So, but I still try and have these matches because everyone loves them.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Everyone loves them, and you're probably the most successful money player that we've ever had.
Yeah. No, cheers, mate.
Okay, so you helping people play these matches and being a mentor for them is what it's all about.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. I'd like to say a big thanks to my sponsors too.
Mate, please mention your sponsors.
And all my boys back from home, the boys up here for the Christmas grub. Like, I won't be here on the weekend, but all the best for it. Big thanks to my sponsors, and couldn't do it without you guys. So
and to your lovely lady back home.
Yeah, Crystal and Lachlan, they couldn't be here today, so that one's for you. And
that's awesome.
Love yous both, and see you tomorrow.
Good on you, mate.
And I like to Devlin Brown's going away for Pocket Series for juniors, so I'd like to donate him 150 to his trip as well.
That's wonderful, mate.
Yeah, so
great donation.
Yeah. So every little bit helps, and
that's what us pool players are all about. We just try and help each other to get to places. I have to do a raffle over the weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm selling a queue. We all need a little bit of help.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand.
So thanks again and congratulations, and guarantee we're going to see you on another card next year, and I dare say it'll be the international rules.
Yeah. No, looking forward to it. It's going to be great for the game, I reckon. So hopefully everyone can get behind it and support it. Because that's the future, and it's more better really. So
thanks heaps, Nate.
Thank you.
Very humble winner.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, I'm just going to get. We're going to now. Where is it? Sean's on the hill. He's gone 10-3 up. Carlos is. He's trying his hardest out there. It's not easy. It's his first ever money match, and like I was saying to Reese or to Nathan. See you tomorrow, mate.
No, I'm not playing.
Okay.
See you tomorrow, mate.
See you tomorrow, mate. As I was saying.
Chubbs' shirt off,
Yeah, you got to get Chubbs' shirt. Chubbs' shirt. Anyway, back to Carlos. He'll learn from this. I would say at 10-3 it's possibly over. But you got to keep fighting. You got to try and show that spirit. But he'll go back, hopefully, look at the video. We'll do some more time together, Carlos and I, and we might look at another match down the track. But we need to dissect it, and that's what you should do if you have a loss, even though it's not pretty. It's good to jump on and have a look where you can be better. Just going to grab, just 1 second, guys. I need you, mate. You're the man. Okay, I've got Jay back. I need someone to talk to. He's tired. He's finished.
I was trying to hide in the corner. I was trying to have a snooze.
I know.
You kept me up until 3 this morning.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all
mate.
right.
So I was trying to get some tips off you.
Some tips? Not from me.
It's we're just saying about Carlos. He's 10-3 down tonight. I was saying to Reese, are you going to have a look at the video that you've just the stream? He said, no, I won't. And I feel you need to look at your bad stuff to try and correct it.
At the end of the day, maybe he just thought that he wasn't there today, and it didn't mean. Maybe he doesn't want to go back and watch it. Maybe
that's cool as well.
Maybe he's decided that that wasn't me out there today, and I wasn't doing my best, and
that's fine.
There's nothing there that I'm going to get any read or any information from that's going to make me better.
That makes sense.
Maybe if it had been a bit closer, he might have looked at 2 or 3 frames in there and sort of questioned what he played and what his choices were.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yep.
If it was you and you put in a bad performance, whether it was you didn't feel it on the day, and you were, a critic of yourself, would you go back and have a look at your own stuff?
I'd probably try and copyright the video so it gets taken off YouTube, to be fair.
Okay. Yeah. I'm one of those ones that needs to go back and look at my movement, look at my shot selection, and be stronger for the next time I get out there.
Yeah, that's fair. But, as I said,
everyone's different.
Yeah, look, I still believe that, obviously he believes that he just didn't fight.
Didn't show up.
And, I don't think you're going to get a read from that. If you're going to go back and watch your stream when you already know that you weren't there, you weren't playing well, you know that there's no point in me watching because I'm not going to see things I want to fix because I was not in the right mental space. It's not. I don't know. Like, there's plenty of information you can get from this sort of stuff. I've been having your matches stream, but I still also think that there's probably times and places. So I reckon I can understand where he's coming from, I suppose.
Yep.
But even if you play a match where you just feel like you weren't there, do you believe you're going to get the same information, knowing that where your mind was when you were playing, going back and watching the footage? Do you believe you're going to get the information you're going to require to play better?
I get the information for me personally, okay, because
this is good because
the reason I get the information is when it's bad, and it's my B grade game, I want to strengthen my worst game. So I need to look where I'm going wrong to try and rectify that for next time, and that's why I go back. Okay, I just want my B grade game to be stronger. Okay, because I know I'm going to lose matches. Okay, and I know that I'm not going to. Okay, you check this.
Sorry, Randy, you were talking about your B game. Like,
I think it's how good is your B grade game is what's most important. Not how good your A grade, because your A grade game is good enough to beat anyone possibly if you're an elite pool player. But we can't produce that all the time, so your B grade game has to be sometimes better.
yeah, I get that. I understand what you're saying, and but you're talking about your B grade game when you're not playing well in comparison to when you're not mentally in the right place when you're playing.
But why are you not in that right mental state? Is it because you're under the pressure? Is it because you haven't prepared? It's just all those things. I think you got to take.
Maybe you left your phone charger at home. Maybe you forgot your favourite pillow. Maybe
it's hard.
maybe
It's a tough one. What you're saying. It's a really tough one. If you're talking the mental side, I'm probably more talking the physical side.
Yep.
Okay, the mental, yes, for sure, but the physical is what I go back and look at, not my head space on that night, because I could have been really tired. I could have been fatigued. Anyway, I think he's got the close out here, possibly.
It's got a lot of reds around that yellow in around the centre.
And it possibly...
I'm not sure it squeezes past.
Maybe not. I'm expecting you to have a good tournament, Jay.
To be fair, I haven't been playing much.
Okay.
I haven't. It's been a big sort of 2 or 3 months pull for me.
It has.
It's
I just think I see a couple of GKs, mate. A couple of giant kills.
I know I definitely have the game too, but
It's there, isn't it?
oh, absolutely it is.
I was watching you kill them last night. You were killing them beautiful. Just at my joint.
Yep.
Here we go, Carlos. Yes, mate.
It's just I'm sort of here not with the mental hunger of wanting to win and wanting to take out. I'm here for the atmosphere at the moment, just enjoying being around the people I am, and helping the stream out, helping run everything. And I suppose that'll probably change when
He's played that really well. Great shot, Carlos.
doesn't need to overplay this. He can just stun this in without trying to get too straight.
He's been calm all night. He just probably hasn't executed wonderful.
Yep.
Okay. And if you have a look at his demeanour, nothing's phased him all night. So you might have to go back and look at the skill level, possibly. That's all.
Shot selection, maybe.
Shot selection, execution, because his demeanour and his mental side looks great. I'll get him over, after Christmas and the New Year, and we'll go through the whole video.
Yep.
Go through the stream, and we'll go. You could have done this better.
Yep. It's good to have that feedback from someone of yourself, because it's easy just to watch your frame back yourself and just question why did I do this and why did I do this.
10-4.
So, but having someone there to be able to give you the feedback is so much more rewarding, I suppose, and you're going to get so much more back.
So I've put a bit of time in with Carlos, you know. Not heaps. We've probably played against each other in sessions, but we've just had a couple of lessons over the last sort of couple of months, 2 or 3, and I see a player that's got potential, and this is great for him. And I just like how calm he is, and he's doing it easy, and I think that's a sort of temperament you really need.
Good word.
This is the temperament you really need in pool. That really calm, carefree attitude. Okay, under the pressure. Okay. And like I said, I think it's going to come back. Watching it is to the executions, the mapping, because the charisma and the calmness is there.
You got one piece of the puzzle, don't you?
That's right.
Just got to get the other 2 or 3 pieces in there, and it makes sense. Mate. It makes sense.
What time are we?
We're knocking on nearly midnight.
Okay. I thought it'd go to about that.
And these guys started an hour late as well.
I thought possibly 1.
I reckon we're in for a big one tomorrow.
Yeah, we're a huge one, mate. It's a massive one. Thanks again, mate, for your help.
Absolutely no problems at all.
I don't know if there'll be much commentary on any of the games that are played on the stream tables tomorrow. People can
tragic.
People can jump in and probably have a bit of a chat, but I want people like yourself to concentrate on this. Okay? If you can help out here and there, mate, that'd be wonderful. But your job, mate, thank you, has been done pretty much tonight. And that's all I really wanted, from you. I really appreciate what you do for Reedy's Q Sports.
Not a problem, mate. Not a problem at all.
I'd love to see Carlos win a couple more. Do you notice the calmness in him?
Yeah.
And where he just he's got that, hasn't he?
No, you're absolutely correct. It's a good shot. And it's, at the moment, it's a scoreline of very one-sided. You'd like to see him to get 2 or 3 more, just to even it out a little bit more to say, you probably weren't the better player. You probably weren't the one who took the opportunities, but you definitely didn't play bad enough to get, 11-4 or 11-5. Probably deserves to get it. And I hate using the word deserve, but he's probably played better and probably deserves a couple more frames than what he's had.
Yeah. It's the unfortunate part of our game that there has to be a winner and a loser. That's the thing that sucks.
The yellows are really good here.
Yellows are good.
Really good.
Hopefully they're the one who's over the bag, the one near the other middle. They all link up quite good. What do you think of this bloke's get up? It's different, isn't it?
Ash James has come rocked up in his pyjamas, and it's not bad. It's just popped off a little early for Christmas is another 10 days away, I think.
Getting back to this game, Carlos has to play his bottom yellow and maybe pick the gap if he can to get on that. Oh, it's tough, isn't it? Pick the gap, then you've got to try and transition to the black. So you've got to try and play the lowest yellow, come through the gap, which is hard, and then you've got to chip the one into the middle to get onto the other one to get onto the black. Oh, he's playing that one. Okay. This is not great because he hasn't got a bit of a shot on the middle. So I'll be tapping this one over the pocket. Okay, because I don't think...
You've got one direction the light's going, and that's down the table. There's nothing you can do here stopping it.
Is there anything wrong with just putting this over the pocket and saying, hey, mate, you have a go?
you're on the hill and you don't really want to give the table back. You want to put the fate in your own hands, but as you
Okay.
said, like this is the shot where you probably just need to.
I actually like the shot. Okay, maybe if he,
execute it a bit better.
if he gets it right over, because I think the transition from the middle ball to get onto the black was tough once he knocked that, real tough. Oh, you had to be Jake McCartney to.
I'd be surprised if Jake could have moved that.
He probably goes because he's got the perfect white ball.
Yeah. You definitely need angle.
And now I'll be just touching this one and bumping it out and getting the snooker. I think you've got to.
I'm taking the double on here. Just purely look at the score. I'm taking the double on. He's touching up. I'm taking the double on here and getting the white back across.
I actually don't mind the double too because you sort of aren't doing a lot. But this is going for the throat, and I like that too. Like even though you're 10-4 up, you're still playing the right shot. I know your shot. Hey, I'm 10-4 up. I'll fucking go. I'll go it.
I just believe that the double across, the white coming back across
And
the
you're
other
playing
side of
shot
the
safety
table
as well.
Yeah, you're basically playing a shot to nothing. Because this was always into the result. You're going to put yourself in this position anyway of having two shots, having to burn one, and then playing from here.
We had a shout out to the Queen tonight.
To the Queen.
Yeah. Queen Nessie, the boss.
Queen Nessie. A few times we've had a couple of I've had a couple of messages from the followers.
38 hours in 4 days. That's what she's going to do.
Work. She probably needs to just lift her game a little bit more.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll go back to the cricket.
Don't listen to the stream, whatever you do, Nessie.
What are we doing here?
Watch this stream on mute, please. Watch this stream on mute, please.
What are we going to do here?
And this is why I was happy to play the double, because this is sort of this side of the table over here.
Well, he's going to have a whirl at this, mate, which... Oh, okay. He's missed it. And you know what? He's got an okay white. It's not a massive bad foul.
You've basically got a free ball, the one in the centre which is going for. You can dead weight this in or over and everything's on.
It's good to see Peter Knight still here and watching, and he could have gone home with any of the boys. He's a real good guy, Peter Knight.
He's solid. He's
a diamond.
Really good bloke. Really good bloke. And the interview after his match, he's keen to get another match.
Is he?
Absolutely.
Up here in Queensland?
Yep, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Keen to come up and have another go. So.
Well, he's welcome at my place anytime, and I'm sure he'll be welcome at yours.
Not wrong. Always have it open the doors. I believe he looks after Rusty when he's down for the Pro Series.
Well,
I believe he's going to
look after me.
Give you as well.
Yeah, wonderful.
Stay as well. So.
And that's what we do, don't we?
And that's the sort of guy he is. So.
Okay, he's looking to close this out now, and it's there. It's there. You pretty much say it's.
You just need to roll this in. He's
That's
happy with the angle.
That's
you don't need to overplay this or screw it or anything. You just need to drop this in.
Possibly curtains.
Two rails. Probably don't even need to come off two rails. Probably just. Oh no, you're probably coming off two rails. So you come to the side rail. Halfway between the black spot and the centre pocket. He's underhit it.
It's underhit it.
Just tightening up. They say the first one and the last one's hardest to win.
They are.
Just tighten himself up.
He's got a pretty easy double.
Oh, just jawed it. But good white.
Not a bad white. If it's not frozen,
I'm chipping my yellow off the side rail here. I'm leaving the white dead up against the rail.
yeah, cool. That's a great shot. That's a great shot, Jay. Okay.
It was on. He's took it on, and a shot to nothing.
I tell you what. It's very makeable, this one. He's just got to not decelerate. I don't know. He needs to not decelerate. And there it is. And makes it 10-5.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's still meat on the bone. There's still legs in the tail.
Frame at a time. Frame at a time. Good one, Carlos.
Do you, really speaking from your advice, you're 10-4 down. You know, you're against the hill at the moment.
10-5.
Oh, 10-5.
Yep.
Talking from the last frame.
Yeah.
Are you playing any differently? Are you approaching it with, well, you know, I'm going to lose anyway, or I'm that far away from?
If I'm down, and I've been down many times, whether it's race to 7, race to 11, whatever. If I'm down 8-0, you may as well throw the bat at it, because you should probably go down swinging.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not saying I do that every time, because I'm quite a
middle ball tapper.
Yeah, middle ball tapper, tactical player.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you got to lose if you're 9 or 10-0 down, or you're 10-2, or you're 10-4?
I think it's
maybe because I have made some pretty good comebacks before where I might have been I've been 5-0 down, races to 6 and stuff, and won.
Yep.
And just going and just you're sort of all in, you know, and, you know. Okay, so one shot at a time. That's what you got to do.
I do believe that you sort of got to put the pressure on your opponent here and just say, you know what, my arm's free. I'm going to have a go.
With every loss that you have in a row, sorry, I'm not doing real well. With every loss that you have in a row, and you're trying to close the match out, you get twitchier and twitchier, and it gets harder and harder, and you start to get more frustrated with yourself, which is just human nature. And then all of a sudden, that long ball becomes harder and harder, and all of a sudden, Carlos has probably got. You start building belief, and if he makes this 10-6, I think he will realise that I'm only a frame or two away from being 10-8, 10-7 of game on. Right now, he's probably freewheeling a little. Probably believes the game. You know, he's knocking in some nice balls. He's probably thinking, hey, what have I got to lose? He's got that demeanour. Let's see how we go for the next little bit.
Does it keep going? Say, for instance, he gets to 10-8.
No, but then you can tighten back up again.
Obviously, it hasn't been working.
No, I know that, but it's hard once the scoreboard pressure kicks in. Right now, there's not a lot of scoreboard pressure on Carlos because he's down by so many. You know, the pressure's on. The pressure's on the guy trying to close it out. Okay, and if he's lost a couple in a row, and then all of a sudden this next one, you've got it at 11. No, that's the other one.
Always good. So like this kid.
And he's okay with that. No
emotion.
No emotion.
No body language. Yeah.
No emotion, no body language, just accepting it. And I love that about him. I honestly think that if Carlos wins this next frame, he'll start to create the belief.
Yep.
Okay, and I know he's still 4 frames behind. And right now,
he's got a result.
which is possibly a TP.
This hurts.
It does
when
hurt.
you're 10-5 down, your
But-
opponent gets a result.
Yeah, that's true. But he needs to be very careful here. Make the right decision.
But in saying that, I mean, you look at the position of all the yellows.
Yeah. They're not good.
Just
Okay.
need to make contact with your ball and just keep it.
And he's played a cracker.
Yeah.
And you know why? He's getting a nice rub as well. Okay? And this is why, even though it's 9, even though we think it's over at 10-3 or 10-4, it's not over because things can change. The best comeback I've ever seen was Gusta Giorgio getting beat by Rocky Rocky Hammond. I think he was 21-8 up and got beat 23-21 or something. Like the Rocky won like 14 out of 15 frames or something. Just out of nowhere, just a collapse. You know, that's a bigger comeback than what this is.
Yeah.
We win this. Okay, this is good. Might have been off a little bit of angle, might have overscrewed that a touch. As long as he can give himself a shot, run through.
And you're trying to pick the gap here. I don't think there's too much you can run through here. You're running into the side rail.
Well, that's right. I don't know. He just overplayed it a little. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, and you know what? Oh.
Just
Sort of
splitting those yellows as well is probably.
Yeah, look, he tried hard, and that was a shot that we've been working on lately with a bit of side for him to sort of come over there. It's just a few skill shots. That's all.
You do it once you start putting side in, you just got to remember to adjust that angle just to allow for it.
These are tight middle pockets. There's no doubt. They're not pocket series middles, but they're tight for the Australian tables. Okay, so he still has a bit of work.
I'll back. I'll just put McEwen.
Okay, there you go. There's the miss there. Oh, you got to get up, have you?
I'm just going to put McEwen.
Okay. And there's what we're talking about now. Carlos has got an opportunity here. Hopefully he can take it. Just Jay Carlos is given away too. He's fouled, but he tried to get on his last ball and he didn't quite execute it. I think he snooked it himself. Now, old mate's done that. I think he'll tap another one, mate. I think. No, maybe not.
Run out here, you just knock this one in the centre and leave yourself a bit of angle on the yellow to the other centre.
Yeah.
I'll give you the angle to come back up the tape.
Yeah, he'd be wanting to close it out now.
Just looks, the way you look side of that up makes me think that it's a little bit tighter than you want it to be. Oh wow,
Okay, and then he's probably got the same result where he just taps it. Okay, but he's feeling the pressure. Now, if for somehow Carlos can steal this, it's a game changer.
Yeah, just got to leave this yellow one.
Carlos gets out of the snooker here. Old mate's back in trouble.
It's not a total.
Oh, it's not a total.
It's not a total. I think this red's in the bottom left corner. Bottom right.
And with an element of safety in it.
You don't need really to hit it, don't you?
You just nick it and put the white on the back rail. I actually don't think he likes it. You know that? For us, it looks like there might be a bit of paint.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, no.
You can see the edge of it.
Good shot, Carlos.
What a result! What a result! What a result!
That's wonderful. And
it's a great result.
what are you thinking about the match just at the moment? It's interesting, isn't it?
You say the first and last is hardest to win, and I think we've seen there's been quite a few opportunities. Sean's
What happens? Let's say Carlos goes bang, rolls this long one in, takes a nice black. What are you thinking if you're the other player? You're sort of starting to get a bit upset with yourself, which brings in a little bit of doubt into your mind and into your queuing.
I think at the end of the day, you know your opponent's giving you a lot of opportunities. You've just got to take it. You're probably, that's going to be fun.
That's the first little bit of emotion I've seen out of Carlos.
That's a big error.
Oh yeah, it's over, but he showed a small bit of emotion, and that's tough. Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah, definitely didn't want to finish that way, that's for sure. Not the miss again. Well done, Sean. Well played. Well, everyone, thank you for tuning in. We've come to the end of our Friday night money matches. Sean and Riley knocking off Cars Bishop 11-5.
I'll have a quick chat with him. I don't know whether we might just do it here.
Yep, radio. Have a quick.
We might just do it here.
Quick little.
They'll just do the photos, and then I'll have a quick chat, and then that's it.
We'll back in a couple of minutes. Just going to take some photos, and then Radio will have his interview with the players to close out the stream. So stick with us.
Jump in here, my brother. Oi. Okay, I'll kick us off. These aren't the conversations we always want to have, but sometimes they're good to have. Look, we had a plan. We were always going to have a crack at one of these. We've experienced it. Now you go.
Yeah, it was good. It was tough. Like I still felt good out there, even though things weren't going my way. He played solid.
Yep.
He was solid. Got himself out of situations pretty well.
Yes.
Probably threw him one too many bones, I think.
Okay.
And yeah, he was solid. He didn't make many mistakes all night. But yeah, it is what it is. It was good. I still felt good out there.
Yes. Well, when I came into commentary and like what I want to do for you, obviously moving forward, whether we play another money match for another 12 months or we wait 24 months, who cares? Let's maybe work a goal out what we do. But what I think we need to do is we need to have a look at the match.
Yeah.
And dissect it. And now, what I was talking to Jay about was your temperament and your charisma and your calmness is a really big asset in your arsenal.
Yeah, I think I probably didn't take my time enough.
Okay.
I didn't take the whole sort of minute or whatever it was. I could have probably thought about it a bit more, but yeah, is what it is.
Mate,
He was
yeah.
solid though. I can't
Yeah.
fault him. He was good.
Right up, we're on the thingies. Okay. Yeah, so a massive plus to you, mate. I know it's, you're probably feeling a bit down about the result and the backers and all that, right? But everyone knows that you've got to go through this,
Yeah.
and you will be a lot better for the run. I want to keep working with you, okay? Because I know you're passionate, and like I said, that calmness, that temperament you have. I seen the little cue thing at the end, but that happens. That's
Yeah.
hard because you're going to be hurting, right? But the way you held yourself when you lost a few in a row, and you just kept believing, is a massive thing for
Yeah.
you.
Like I said, I still felt good
Yeah.
all the way through. So, but yeah, I couldn't fault him. He was better than me.
Yeah.
I think he was better than me.
Okay, and that's a gracious loser. So we've got to fix you up. Wait up. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So Carlos, mate, sorry for your loss.
That's all right. That's how it is.
That is how it is, and
Can't win them all.
And Carlos is not playing, ladies and gentlemen, in this. I don't know what's happening here. Carlos is not playing in the tournament over the weekend. I would have loved him to, but he's got some other things to do. But maybe next year you could maybe have a money match on the Friday night again, possibly, and play in the comp. We'll see what happens.
I enjoyed it. Thanks.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks for everything.
Thanks a lot. And yep, so that was just talking to Carlos, so gracious loser, and he's got something to think about and moving forward. So I'll just grab Isaac Tanesi, yep. Just grab Sean.
Yeah.
Hey Sean, how are you, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Thanks.
Wow, I was just you just beat me, mate.
Yeah, sorry about that. Well, sorry, not sorry. It's one of them things, isn't he? He's a lovely guy. So.
Lovely fella, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. And made the match enjoyable, knowing that you're just playing someone, who's just personable, sort of thing. So
He, what I like I said to Carlos, what I liked so much about him is his calmness.
yeah, definitely.
And the way he holds himself.
Yeah.
Even if he's lost 5 in a row, I think he might have been 2-0 up and you won 6 on the bounce.
Yeah.
And it didn't faze him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I
And
did pick that.
That's a big asset
Yeah,
to
I think
have in your game.
Yeah.
I'll look through the stream for him and I'll help him out and we'll dissect it. But that's him. Onto you. Great performance.
Thank you. Yeah, look, I think the wheels started falling off for me in the last few frames there, so I kind of had to dig deep there, and just kind of he's forced me to change my game. So credit to him. That was don't think the scoreline reflects the battle because I came in this with a game plan. I saw he was a smart player. He looked for what I was up to. He tried to think shots ahead, and I had to change my approach. So
That's wonderful.
yeah, it's a credit to him. So
Mate, then that comes through not so much money match experience, it just comes through playing years of pool.
yeah,
Okay, and Carlos has been playing, I don't know, 5 or 6 years of pool.
yeah,
And he's going really well.
yeah,
And someone like yourself that's, I don't know how long you've played, but you used your experience tonight.
yeah.
And I think that got you through.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I've been fortunate. I come from Darwin, fairly close circle up there. You got your Chris Beagleys, your Carl Horsies. You got some real experience up there, which I've been fortunate enough to be exposed to. But also moving here, this circle is just so deep with skill and experience.
And talent.
Yeah, it's really elevated my game and really wanted. I guess I just really want to have a good go at it and sort of join the ranks eventually. 'Cause I think I've been playing comp for 4 years myself, coming on 5. So yeah,
Wonderful, mate. It was a credit to watch you tonight, mate. I actually didn't know your game. And I got to see some of your stuff tonight and I liked it.
yeah, good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So I'd be really happy for you to jump on another one.
Yeah.
We find another game for you in the new year.
Be great.
Moving forward, one that we're both happy with. Your opponent's happy with. People can see this stream now, and they can say, okay, yes, I'd play him. No, I wouldn't play him. And it's good to you're able to see their standard as well. You can say yes or no. So,
Yeah, definitely.
congratulations.
Thank you. Take the opportunity to say thank you to you and Vanessa for putting on such a great show. Last year's Christmas Cup was my first ever tournament in Queensland. So it's kind of going to be special to me going forward. I'll be here every year, and I definitely wanted to play my first money match here. For them reasons.
Wonderful, mate. Any feedback, that's humbling because the boss,
Yep.
she's the queen.
Yep.
And it's emotional for me just thinking about it. Like, it doesn't run without her.
Yeah, definitely. I can see that. Yeah.
I can get them all together.
Yeah.
I can get the matches.
Yeah.
But look at all this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, how do we have a stream without this?
Yeah.
It's I'm good with the people. Get them all. I can get them from all over the country, but I can't do this, and that's why it's special.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Yeah. Credit to you, mate.
Thank you very much, and good luck in the tournament on the weekend.
Thank you.
I hope you do really well, mate, and I hope you go deep and you get out of it what you think about.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm on my way.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers. So I'll just wrap it up here with my great mate Jay, my partner in crime. That concludes tonight, Jay, for a longish night.
It was long. It's been a longish day.
Longish day. Ready to kick it off tomorrow.
Absolutely. 8:30 a.m.
The doors open at 8:30, do they?
8:30 open, 9 o'clock we kick off. Lots of first round matches we've really got to get through. We wanted to get through a few more tonight. Unfortunately, not everyone was available, so we've had to push the start time forward an hour, and it's possibly going to be a long day tomorrow. But
It'll be a long day.
this is how it's going to be, and we just have to deal with it. If you want to win big comps like this, you've got to be in it to win it, and you've got to be there from start to finish.
All right, I think that pretty much seals it. So, thanks to you again.
No worries. Thanks to you. Thanks to Nessie for her
having
amazing job.
Thanks for setting up and doing the commentary tonight, and
Thanks to all our sponsors as well.
all the sponsors. Q Masters Pool Hall, Brisbane, Zach's Custom Cues, Peter Smith's Pool Tables, Stubbs Custom Made Handcrafted Timber Cue Cases, Woodman's Cues, Typhoon Cues, PVC Injectables with Vicky, and Be Free Bookkeeping and Accounting with Mandy Stewart. So we'll be wrapping them over the weekend. Come down and watch a bit of pool, guys, because two guys that are in this field, in Rusty Wheeler and Justin Sage, are two of the very best players in the country, and especially Justin at the moment.
And opposite sides of the draw as well.
Opposite sides of the draw.
So they can go deep.
More than likely, they will probably meet in the final. Me and Jay would like to hope not. Right?
We might stop that.
We might stop that. But there is. But all I can say is come down and see some sensational pool over the weekend, and come down and have a beverage. Something to eat.
Absolutely. Burgers are good.
Burgers are good.
Right,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna shut it off. We're going to go to bed.
Thanks,
Been a long
guys.
one.
See you tomorrow.
Nessie's given us the...
No, Nessie's just back's broken.
Thanks, guys. See you
Thanks,
tomorrow.
guys.